Hey, how's it going, guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toaster Bros, and today we're checking out a Dell gaming laptop, and no, it is not an Alienware, and is it a good deal? We're here to find out.
Dell reached out to us and was like, hey, we have this new gaming laptop that we think is pretty good for the money. We want you guys to test it though. And we're like, sure, send it on over. And what we have right here is a laptop with a 3060 and i7-12700H. Is it worth picking up? We're about to find out. But first, a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by GVG Mall, the online marketplace to gain access to some really awesome discounted game keys, and more specifically, Windows 10 licenses.
With Windows 10, it is so easy just to go onto the website using the link in the description down below, and then go to the Windows 10, click buy it now, add code TB20, then go to the checkout, put in your payment info, and then boom, you will get within a few seconds or a few minutes an activation code that you will go into Windows 10, put in the activation code, and it is fully legit. It will work out of the box, and you will have a fully activated Windows 10 license.
We use GVG Mall for all the PCs we built here at the Toaster Bros, and so should you. So definitely check the link in the description down below and use code TB20 to save money on checkouts.
So this laptop has a couple of really cool features on it, such as a higher than normal resolution and a high refresh rate. And on top of that, it's not an Alienware, because we've had quite a few Dell Alienwares here that have similar specs, and you're looking at the almost $2,000 mark. So this one right here for $1,500 may be a really good bargain.
So yeah, this is a little bit more premium than we normally go with our gaming laptops, but we were like, hey, this thing has some really interesting specs, and Dell is pushing this thing as more of a budget friendly compared to their Alienware. So we thought we'd take a look at it and see what it's all about. Let's open it up. Open her up. Oh wow, you're gonna hunt it.
So this Dell G16 we're not super familiar with. We've checked out like one or two Dell laptops before, and we checked out a lot of Alienwares, mainly older ones. And I think we kind of got Dell's attention with that, because they were like, guys, you need to check out some new stuff. You're checking out all this nice nostalgic stuff, but what about all of our really cool new items that we have? And we're like, yeah, let's check them out. You know, we're gonna get still a really premium laptop. I mean, it's not Alienware, so it's not really like, I can't say it's not focused around gaming, because like it is. I mean, it's a 3060 laptop with a 12700H, so it is fully designed for gaming. You can even do some live streaming with it. It's not an Alienware. They didn't do the fancy Alien. They don't have all this RGB craziness. The keyboard might be backlit. We don't really know yet. Yeah, we have a beefy power brick, which actually this looks exactly like an Alienware power brick. We actually just had a lot of these for sale at PC Bros, so I'm definitely very familiar with them. And it's a 240 watt, so I think it's literally the same one as Alienware's.
Yep.
I'm sure that it needs it, because we do have an H processor, which are definitely better than the U processors. And it's a cool layout. I'm kind of liking this, because I love when they have ports in the back. Let's go over the ports. We have on the right side 2 USB 3s and then just ventilation. We got the nice G logo for the G16. We have a USB-C right here, which probably also acts as a display out. We have a USB 3.0 on the back. We also have an HDMI out, so you in theory could have 2 display outs. We have our really big barrel jack right there. And then on the other side, we have an Ethernet jack, which we really love to see, because, you know, we like to put a hardwire a lot. Then we have a combo headphone jack and an indicator light. So yeah, that's all pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. I think we just need to open this thing up. It might actually be a 16-inch laptop. I guess that would, at first I was like, the name's kind of goofy.
Yep.
But it is in fact a 16-inch QHD. Oh, it's 165 hertz. I was over here thinking it was 120. So this is even better. And look at the display aspect ratio.
I think it just turned on.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's 16:10 display aspect ratio. And I said no RGB craziness. Matt, show him that keyboard. We actually do get an RGB keyboard still. So, you know, it's almost like we just got a business Alienware. This just feels like something you could actually take to a coffee shop and not look like a little kid, you know? You take it to school and teachers aren't gonna take it away, because if they see an Alienware, they're gonna be like, you're gonna be playing some Fortnite at school, kid. But this one, they're gonna be like, this is a young business executive. He's ready to make it.
So yeah, while Jackson's pulling up Task Manager, we'll go over some of the main specs. This thing has the i7-12700H, which is a 14-core, 20-threaded processor that boosts up to 4.7 gigahertz, RTX 3060 with 6 gigs of VRAM. That is important to mention. It is not like the 12 gig like the normal desktop one. So you are limited there a little bit, but not too bad. That quad HD 2560 by 1600 display, 165 hertz, 16 gigs of DDR5 memory at 4800 megahertz, and a 512 gig SSD. Says dual channel on the listing,
Oh yeah,
so I'm gonna hope so.
2 of 2, 4800 megahertz. I love to see that.
It is a premium laptop. It has a really nice display, pretty good hardware, DDR5 memory, the latest and greatest, but how well can it actually play games with that high resolution display? It is a 3060. Normally with like a 1440p display, you're looking at like 3070s, 3080s, so we'll have to see what this thing can do, but I'd imagine esports titles is fine. The higher end games, we'll have to test.
I'm excited. All right, guys, we're starting off with Apex Legends, and we're on our native resolution, which is 2560 by 1600, and we're on pretty much high settings. Like, we're pretty much maxed out right now, and hey, look at that. native settings, full res, full everything, and we're getting 130 FPS at times.
Now you might be saying, wow, that 3060 is at 0%. Well, it's because MSI Afterburner refuses to pick up the GPU, only the iGPU. Sometimes it's happening, so laptops, not really sure why, but just know when we're pushing this thing at 1440p, it's definitely at 100%. Oh! Oh!
Oh, my teammate got him.
Oh, the
no.
no-scope would have been insane. There we go!
Ooh, that was a good one.
Seven, seven, seven.
Miss.
Oh. Oh, well.
GG's.
That was a quick GG.
GG's.
It runs good, but you know, when you don't have a teammate, you're gonna get totally stomped by the other team.
Yeah.
Just is how it is. Next game. All right, guys, we are in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the graphics are as follows. We are currently on the recommended preset. I wanted to be on balance, but for some reason went recommended. So we're gonna go balanced. And yeah, we're looking at 70, 80-ish FPS. Oh, I'm about to die already. That was quick. Actually, no, I killed him. Ha ha ha. But yeah, we'll probably adjust some settings here in a second. I was actually getting better results with the recommended than I did with balance. We'll change that here, but this will show you some of the limitations of using a 3060 on a 1440p screen. These higher end AAA titles, you might not be able to get the high refresh rate experience you're looking for, but that's fine. You can always lower settings or lower the resolution if you want to get closer to a playable experience. We're going to go ahead and check right now. Let's see, graphics. Let's go basic and hit apply and see what that's like. Still getting about the same, 60, 70 FPS, so not amazing high refresh rate, but still very playable at this native resolution, and it looks really good as well. Yeah. Everyone's trying to jump out this window. Go out the window! Ah! Boom, boom! Power! Done. Oh!
The shotgun's good in this one.
Oh, yep, pretty decent. Shotgun! Shotgun! Oh, they found me. Yeah, look at that. Performance is, again, it's not gonna be 1440p high refresh rate with a 3060, but you're still getting 60 plus FPS. You can lower some settings and drop the 1080p if you wanted to. But yeah, what we're gonna go ahead and do is, now that we played a couple games, we're gonna run some built-in benchmarks and really push this thing to its limits and wrap this video up real quick.
All right, guys, we just got done benchmarking the G16 laptop, and that 3060 actually performs really well. We were playing the brand new Call of Duty at the native resolution, which is well over 1080p, and it was looking really good. And obviously, esports titles, we were getting way over 100 FPS.
Now, one thing we do have to mention is during the built-in benchmarks, we realized that this is similar to other Dell laptops and Alienwares, where it has a game mode button, basically a G button, and when you hit it, it goes between like power saving and high performance. And when we ran the built-in benchmarks with Cyberpunk, we actually had the low performance setting on. As you can tell, the clock speed was at like 1.92 gigahertz, so it did hurt our performance a little bit, but we still got 60 plus FPS. But when it came to Forza, we had the thing running. Yes, it makes it way louder because it basically boosts the fans up to like 100%, but you're getting a more sustained clock speed of like 4 gigahertz, so you're actually getting more performance. So when you are seeing the benchmarks that we did run, the first couple we were running on low performance mode, but we did finish it off with Forza on high, so do keep that in mind if you pick up this laptop. There is more performance under the hood if you want to sacrifice the, well, quietness of the laptop.
And on one last note, if you guys want to buy this laptop, which we actually do recommend after checking it out, for the price, it definitely makes sense compared to an Alienware if you don't need all of the really fancy looking features. Use links in the description down below. They will be affiliate links and they will help us out. So overall, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
So over at PC Bros, which is our PC selling business, we actually do a collaborative giveaway once a month on twitch.tv/toastybros.
Yeah, we give away a gaming PC and you guys can come see us have a fun time while doing a bunch of other silly and goofy stuff. And yeah, did I tell you it's a free gaming PC? And also, if you don't want to wait, you could buy a PC from PC Bros today. Use code TOASTYBROS2 for 2% off. I had to slow that down a little bit. I was getting a little too excited. But yeah, PC Bros.tech. See you guys later. Go out.